What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ayana entering the chat, and right now we're entering the chat on Kendrick running into Detective J while he's visiting Dawn. Let's get into it.
All this wrapped up in a
King. H-A-L. H-A-L-F. K-E-N-N. Yeah. Hey, let me call you back.
Hey, my dear brother.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Kendrick. Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see you here.
It's funny. We keep bumping into each other like this.
Yeah.
I call it serendipity. I think it all happens for a reason, brother. And look.
I don't think it's that funny, but
I know we've had our differences in the past, brother. I know that's a fact. And I'm man enough to say I think what you've done has been quite progressive and helpful to this case. You know what I'm saying? I think we've actually started to gain a little traction. And I'm assuming you're here to see Dawn. Yeah, get some more information. I told you some of the stuff that she's been saying, bringing Natasha's name up. I'm assuming that's why you're here. So
yeah, I was just trying to tie up some loose ends.
Yeah. Well, I told you, man, Dawn has been quite busy. So if you don't mind, she might be a little more forthcoming with information when you go and talk to her. So if you can, like I said, we've been getting a lot of good traction on it. Let's continue this momentum. And if you can share some of that information with me when you get it, I think it'll be very beneficial to what we're doing to sort of untangle all this stuff with the deceased down in North Carolina, all these different people that.
Kendrick, you awfully nervous, son. What's up, man?
Like I said, I just don't think Dawn is the mastermind. You know what I'm saying? I think she's covering up and hiding a lot of stuff. So yeah. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you doing what you're doing, taking it serious, making sure you just do whatever you can to make sure we keep Natasha safe. Because at the end of the day, you and I both know it's really all about Natasha, man. We both really care about her. We want to make sure she's really protected. We love her. So we don't want to stand by and see her getting put in danger.
Yeah, I don't know about that we part, but yeah, I just wanted to say, man, I appreciate the work you did earlier.
I don't want to admit this, but Kendrick's nervousness is making me a little suspect of him now. And I'm gonna have to backtrack some of my words I said about Rolanda needing to mind her business. Maybe she sees something, and well, of course she knows something because she's the actress in the skit. But Kendrick is riding a little dirty to me. I just don't like how he has gone behind Natasha's back, knowing how she feels. She didn't want to represent her sister. Why is he? And why is he so nervous now? Because he's running into Detective J. He could be there for any number of reasons. It doesn't have to be because of Dawn.
I'm not too proud to say, to put my hand out and say you did a good job.
Well, I'll accept that, brother.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
And as far as sharing information, if I come up with some valid things that need to be told, I'll pass it on.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful. Because, like I said, I think we got in a good situation right now. So, let's try to maximize our position.
Right.
We don't want this thing to get any further, get any deeper into this well. Because, like I said, we don't want Natasha to get put in any danger. And these people are very dangerous. You and I both know that.
Right. That's a fact. I think we can collectively make this thing happen, man. So.
My man.
Yeah.
You're
surprising. It's surprising.
Well, you got a little more bite to you than I thought, attorney.
What's Kendrick doing, y'all? Why is Kendrick? Kendrick, what's up, man? Why are you doing this? Y'all, let's talk about it down in the comments because I really have no words. I'm like, okay, he gave Dawn this sad story about his family and everything, and I thought Marco was an attorney. I thought his brother Marco that works at the car wash. I thought he was an attorney as well. But anyway, y'all, let's get down in the chat. Let's talk about it. And while we're talking about it, let's make sure we be about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until the next skit, peace and some hair grease and a haircut because Kendrick got that hair sticking up out the top of his head like alfalfa. And not